What is perfect? Is there anything perfect at all? I've been living in several places in my life and having several experiences in my life where there were moments of feeling everything's great, sun is shining within and without, it's a beautiful location, I'm happy, everything works fine. And then there were so many moments where it was the contrary or just not that perfect. And here I am again in a perfect garden. And not everything is perfect. And I'm wondering, what is it inside me, the unquiet part of self, that is always able to find something which is not perfect in a rather beautiful moment, a wonderful occasion. What is that inside of me that just cannot have enough? And I guess it's a natural thing, a natural human condition to be unsatisfied in order to move forward or to make an arrangement in this 3D reality to accommodate the unquieted self, the human condition, and bringing it forth to a place of now it's satisfactory, now it's pleasantable on all accounts, until the next point where the self, the human condition, is not completely satisfied. So I'm sitting here in this beautiful garden around me, and it's an amazing view of the Andes, and then just beside me there is this dancing instructor that shouts in Spanish again and again, arriba and forte. And this managed to bring me out of my peace when I'm trying to meditate here between the two beautiful hammocks. And then there's the moment where I'm sitting in a hammock and swinging and just feeling great. And then comes another moment where I'm asking myself, or where this unquieted self is saying, okay, how long are you gonna swing in the hammock? We've done that yesterday and the day before yesterday, and don't you want to do something else? And it's going in and out of that moments in which I'm happy and quiet and rested and peaceful, and moments where I'm like, okay, what's the next move, or why isn't anything happening right now? What else? And the best I can do at the moment is accept both sides. Accept that there are both sides inside of me right now, kicking and screaming, or one of them is kicking and screaming and the other one is quite peaceful. Accept that they are both there and that they both want to serve me, to bring the human condition into a more pleasantable experience, which is just normal, right? There is no good and bad or I'm experiencing life beyond good and bad. But in this duality in which I am living, in which we are all living here on earth, there's always that point of looking at things and saying they are good or they are pleasantable, and then there's always the other side of the same coin of looking at the same thing or something else and saying, this is not what I want, this is not pleasantable. And that's normal. And that's part of the human conditioning and the human experience. And the moments that I'm delving into that frustrating point of why can't I be happy and why things are not perfect, this is where I'm really suffering. And then when these moments are coming of being under the impression that things are not perfect, because this and that, because the dancing instructor is taking me out of my balancing when I'm trying to meditate, or a fly is landing on my leg and completely distracts me. Just accepting that moment, being in that moment, realizing it, and allowing it to pass through me, even with all the feelings that are attached. Then comes the next moment of peace.